した言葉が鳴り響いてささやかな夢 There is no more darkness, no more tears in silence, no one home. Wrap me up and rest on. I know it's alright. 繰り返す song play. Wrap me up and rest on. I know it's alright. 渡りゆく闇の先へ
Dude, Persona also have really good openings. That opening was amazing. I really love the animation for it. Hey everyone, watching Novaexplosion, Nova, as you already know. Welcome to Persona 3 Portable. We're playing Persona 3 at long last. The game was just released. I'm letting this play because there's another opening that plays, which I think is from the original Persona 3, and I do want to include that. But I'm finally playing Persona 3. Technically I'm not 100% blind. I played like 10-ish hours of Persona 3. When we get there in this playthrough, I will be like, yeah, this is how far I got. But I'm gonna let this opening play and I'll continue talking after that, because this opening also looks really, really good.
Dream will stop, ticking clock. I walk away from a sunrise room. Windless night, moonlight melts. My ghost reach a go to the roof from room. Night free dance of fleeting sword reminds me that I still live. I will. I was wide away from the concrete. I shall need to dance fire. I'll be bringing to you rock till I see the sunlight again. I left my face and ran to the sunlight.
I hope that isn't copyrighted. I hope I can keep that. That opening was also really good. I don't know, dude. That one was really, like, unique and nostalgic, but I think the portable one is my favorite. I do like the portable one more, but man, that opening was also really good. But yeah, here we are, Persona 3. I'm not entirely new to Persona. I haven't played all the games. My first exposure to Persona, I'm gonna talk for a bit. If you don't care for that, then skip a little bit, but, you know, this is kind of why I have a channel. So, my first exposure to Persona was Persona 5, the original. I played the original Persona 5, I don't know, a little before Royal came out. I made it, like, a good, like, probably halfway through. Around the Kumura's Palace, maybe, like, before Kumura's Palace. Made it to that point and just never finished it. Not because the game sucked, quite the opposite. The game was, like, pretty good. I just had other games going on and I got busy, so I just hadn't done it. And then they announced Royal, and I just waited until Royal came out to get back into Persona 5. I played Persona 5 Royal when it released in, like, 2020. I looked this up the other day. It was, like, my third or fourth playthrough on YouTube, so it was one of my first playthroughs. Like, around when I did Final Fantasy VII Remake and Tales of Graces the first time, I did Persona 5 Royal. So, it's a pretty old playthrough. I do want to revisit it at some point for YouTube, but that's way down the line. Or, well, maybe not way down the line. Once Persona 3 is done, I'll probably have more incentive to do that. Because, Persona 3 is the last one I care about on the list. So yeah, I played Royal. I like Royal a good bit. Persona 5 Royal is a good game. I also played Strikers that came out a year after. When it first dropped, and I also played Persona 4 Golden. I played that one twice, but I did my playthrough for the channel before these ports. I know Persona 4 is available as well. I actually bought Persona 4 for my PS5, so I'll be playing Persona 4 on my own time because I want to platinum the game, and I love Persona 4. Persona 5 is the better game. I like Persona 5 more as a game, but I love the characters of 4, so I'd probably say 4 has the better characters. Not to knock on the Phantom Thieves, because I think the Phantom Thieves are also great characters, but personally, I love the investigation team. But I do think 5 is the better game. But Persona 3, I've only played like 10 hours, and I played FES, which I know there's like a controversy of like, oh, which Persona game is definitive? There really is no definitive edition of Persona 3. I played FES, I didn't like that I couldn't control my party members, so I just kind of didn't go back to it. It's kind of like Persona 5, not because it sucked, but because I got busy, and also the fact that I couldn't control party members was kind of annoying. So, Portable is the one they re-released, so that's the one I'm going to play. Really quickly, I looked at some settings. I put BGM to 7, I put this to 5, I kept this at 5, and I put this to 10. If we have to change this on the fly, we will change it on the fly. I'm gonna keep auto text off because that gives me a better time to commentate. And all of this is good. Now, this is a blind playthrough. Technically, I've only played 10 hours of the game, but even still, I remember very little about Persona 3. The only things I remember from my playthrough is that they use guns to, like, summon their personas. And I know the main character has Orpheus as his main persona. Those are, like, the only two things. And I know all the character names. Like, I know all the characters, their names. I don't know context for some of them. Like, I know the dog party member. I cannot wait to get to the dog party member. But, I know the characters, but I don't know, like, the gists. Like, I don't know their stories, but I just know them by name. So, yeah. Blind playthrough, which means no spoilers, because I'm experiencing this for the first time, basically. So, this new game. Sorry for that ramble, but I just have to talk. Welcome to the world of Persona 3 Portable. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. The course of the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a male main character, you'll be able to play a version very close to the original Persona 3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience Persona 3. The female main character added to this game is not just for female players. She's also a veteran for Persona 3 and Persona 3 FES who want a new perspective. Please choose a gender. So, I have my Discord. I had people in my Discord vote about which protagonist I picked, and I also got some feedback. I know the girl, I hear the female has the better routes and, like, is the better route, has the better social links. However, I'm leaning towards the boy, the male, because I've never finished Persona 3. So I feel like I'll better appreciate. Most people said I should choose the male because, like, I'm new to Persona 3. But the way I see it is I have never finished Persona 3. So I have, like, no opinions of anything beyond, like, 10 hours. So the best way to play this game, I think, is to do the male. And then when I NG+, I'm definitely going to NG+, and I'll do the female route because I want to see the female route too. But for this playthrough, because this is my first time playing Persona 3, I'm going the male. And that's what most of my Discord, that's what most people who played the game in my Discord told me to do. So I'm going to follow that, and also I think it's a better idea. Picking the story as a male main character? Absolutely. Choose a difficulty setting. Your choice will not influence the storyline. Choose a difficulty level that fits your comfort style. I'm going normal. I'm not a fan of, like, overly difficult turn-based games, and, like, Persona games, like, I don't mind that they're, like, not SMT, because I complain about SMT's difficulty sometimes, so I'm going normal. But anyway, Portable, I don't know too much, the only things I know Portable changes, like, because, you know, sometimes things are bound to be, like, you're bound to find out some stuff because of just the internet, I guess, but, I know you can control your party members in this version, which is a plus from FES. And I know it takes more of a visual novel approach, and it's also, like, they had to cut some strings to make this run on the PSP. Like, they had to compromise with, like, the graphics and, like, more visual novel style. And also, the female main character is the elephant in the room of, like, new additions. That's all I know about Persona 3 Portable. There might be more that changes, but that's the gist of what I know. But anyway, let's enjoy the game. I'm excited. The game is a work of fiction. No persons, groups, incidents, or team. I didn't get to finish that. By the way, I haven't played Persona 4. I think I did my Persona 4 playthrough like 8 months ago. So, it's good to play Persona again. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. Oh, the Silver Star. We're playing Lunar now. You all thought this was Persona. This is Lunar. Silver Star story. Terminal Station evening. Yeah, so I think this is like part of what they did. Like, well, I think they had like FMVs in FES, but in this game they just in portable they just have like screenshots, which is a bit of a letdown. But I think they were limited by the PSP. So what are you gonna do? The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Oh my. This game wastes no time.
I just put it to my head. Pull the trigger. No chickening out. No, I can't.
Chat, let me know how the audio is as we play. I don't know if this game's gonna... I feel like the audio should be fine. I don't know if it's gonna be like Grace's or like Art the Lad 3, where like I don't need to mess with the audio too much. It's at 21 decibels, which is the Art the Lad setting. It should be fine, but in case it's too quiet or loud, let me know. Inside the New City passenger train, Anahazuru? Anahazuru, yeah.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai.
Oh, dude, I also know that Iwa Todai is the school, is like where Persona 3 takes place. Because... yeah, whatever. So, in Persona 4, minor spoilers, but not really, they go on a class trip to Iwa Todai, which is the school of Persona 3. They go, like, to Gekugan High. So, I also obviously know that, I know a bit about Gekugan and Iwa Todai from that, so.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
You arrived late. Oh no, I can't be late on the first day. It's almost midnight. What have I been doing? Playing Tales of Arise all night? Ooh, clock. I'm sure this is all fine. This is probably just part of the protocol.
Huh?
Something about the atmosphere seems odd. It would probably be best to hurry to the dorm. That's a lot of coffee-garigas. As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. I'm gonna have to read a lot in this opening part because I'm a silent protagonist, but once we meet like another character, I'll get a break. It's an eerily gigantic moon. Yeah, I would have really liked it if they took FES and made that the definitive version. I just like, again, the FMVs I wish we had. These like still shots aren't really doing it for me. I'm not gonna knock on Persona 3 because of that. Like I'm still gonna give the game a fair shake, but I really wish that we had actual FMVs instead of still shots like this. Gekugan High School, Iwa Todai dorm. But FES also had no controllable party, and that was annoying. This is the dorm mentioned in your admission pamphlet.
Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Oh, hello. Unknown boys holding a piece of paper out to you?
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract.
That's not weird at all.
There's no need to be scared.
I don't know, you telling me that, like, oh, sign this contract? It's a little spook, not gonna lie.
It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
I am not about responsibility. You're gonna have to ask someone else. I probably shouldn't have said that I can play this game because it's a work of fiction. Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I choose it, the fate of mine, own free will. Chooseth? Oh my word. Who says chooseth? It's like old time talk, I know, but like, even still, I don't remember the last time I saw that word. Below is a blank. Below it is a blank to sign your name. What's the canon name for this guy, actually? I don't actually know his canon name. No one in chat. No one's really in chat, so I'm gonna have to Google search this. I could go with Joshua Kudagane again, like I did with Persona 5, but that was before I knew Persona 5 Royal... That was before I knew Joker's canon name. So... Let me see this. Persona 3 protagonist canon name. Makoto Yuki is his name. But in the manga, he's Minato Arisato. I think I'm gonna go with Makoto. Probably. I don't know what the better name is. I mean, I guess I'll go with Makoto. Although Makoto is the name of the Phantom Thief, so I'm like... Go with Arisato because it's unique, I guess, or Minato. Let's go with Minato. Because Makoto is already a name from Persona 5. And then Arisato, I think. Whoops. A-R-I-S-A-T-O. Is that right? M-I-N-A-T-O. Perfect. A-R-I-S-A-T-O. That should be good. Yeah, I am Minato Arisato. Probably just gonna say Minato from here on out.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away.
Okay, you do got a good point right there.
And so it begins.
This isn't creepy at all. The unknown boy disappeared as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there? How can you be... But it's...
Oh, you're Michelle Ruff, like your voice actress.
Don't tell me.
The girl's holding out something that looks like a gun.
Wait. The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
Oh, you're, I played Graces the other day. You sound like Emerald, so you're probably Tara Platt. Yo, Tara Platt and Michelle Ruff? Pog?
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the storm.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here.
Yeah, this is definitely Edelgard. And she also does Emerald from Graces.
He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Why do you have a gun? Is this the girls' dorm? Why do you have a gun?
Huh? Well, it's sorta like a hobby.
You like to shoot stuff? You would get along with Cheryl from Arc the Lad. Just saying.
Well, not a hobby, but...
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense. It's not a real gun, of course. It's getting late, so you should get some rest. Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Yo, first impressions? Mitsuru is hot? There, I've said it. Dormitory, second floor hallway at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
Tell me about this contract.
Huh? What contract?
Yukari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something?
Probably not.
on your way here from the station, was everything okay?
I don't know, girl. I saw a lot of spooky stuff. What do you mean?
You know what I... Never mind. It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Corey walked down the stairs. This is your assigned room. It's the only door there. Use directional button or left stick to move the cursor. Hold down the cancel button to make the cursor go faster. Also press the guide button to display all the icons that can be... Yeah, you don't get to move around in this version, do you? That's really, that's pretty annoying. I liked FES outside of not being able to control party members. Like, everything else about FES was pretty, like, was a lot better because it was a lot closer to Persona 4. This is gonna be a bit of an adjustment. If you're tired today, you should go to bed early.